Sam, this is the reason I invited you, was to stir my concrete.
Put water in it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, Like Clark Work. As you can see, I've got some brave young souls to help me out some more today at the house. We got a lot going on, and I'm hoping that we make really good progress today, so we will see. I got the stone that showed up yesterday starting to go in. We got the door taken out. We got the ground all cleaned up. We got the rented tamper here almost working again. Ran into some weird situations. I say just run it if it leaks. Okay, so this is where we're at. We've got the old sill of this area officially out. We're digging out the dirt on the outside of the wall now so that I can pour a bit of concrete kind of underneath and behind, if you will. And then we'll get a new pressure treated board to go underneath here, which I have over behind me.
Wait.
There's lots of shovels out there.
No, there's a shovel right here. Father, shovel.
So lower
Take that one out and dump it.
is like this. I'm not
Sorry.
that
Is the
bored.
trash can?
That's fine. I more want a little bit of a base there. Yep. But hold on, let me finish.
Here you go, Father.
Come bring it here. Take that. It's quite loamy. It's quite loamy. Yeah, it's not great. It's like topsoil, not so much building soil. Unfortunately, good for planting flowers. I see.
Ben, next time, you have to go to Malone. Can you get a snack? What? A hand tapper? Tamper? No! What? A snack!
The wall actually did move up some. The whole wall moved, things twisted, but they moved.
Yeah, they definitely moved, but because I could see it on the.
Okay, did you have those boards put in?
I cut the one. I don't really know how he wants it in there.
Let's move that shovel.
So this is a 2x6 by 8 foot. So I decided not to trim it down to 4 inches, which would be the width of the studs, mostly because I felt like leaving it 6 inches, I would be able to get it on something more solid. The stones there that are used for the foundation, you can see there's kind of gaps in between them that we fill with concrete, but I just felt like there was more surface area for the wall to set on, plus the wall wasn't perfectly straight, and so the 4 inches, there would have been gaps where some of the studs would have set on it and then others wouldn't have set on it folded. So I decided to just leave it the full 6 inches. I think that would be alright. It took some finagling to try to get in there. We moved the jacks around a couple times to try to make sure things were to get one side in and then get the other side in, but overall it actually went really well. We were able to move the wall up enough to get it in without moving too much of anything else out of place. So I was pretty happy, pretty pleased with it.
Okay, so it looks mostly straight. There's a little bit of a bend, about a ½ inch out, which I'm pretty happy with, huh? When we were knocking the sill plate in, it tended to push the wall out, so we set up some supports to try to push it back into place, and I think it worked out pretty well.
Okay. Bring it over. No, it's down.
I probably have on this to get screws so that's up against.
Drive in 20 minutes.
No. We're good. You got it, Kim?
What are we trying to do there?
Right here from the side, I got one here.
Now concrete time.
No, not yet.
I like concrete.
Pick up the,
I want to
You guys can start camping for a lot of the time in camp.
we can fill out the rest of the stone. I think we're close.
might wiggle out the rest of the. Might.
What are we doing over there, guys?
Oh.
I don't know.
That's what do is the
Make
wire.
concrete.
You want me to go get more water? Pull it up. Pull it up and wrap it. Bring it
Hold the
itself.
wheelbarrow so that you don't flip it. It likes to do that. I wouldn't blame the battery. I wouldn't.
Sam, this is the reason I invited you, was to stir my concrete.
Put water in it.
Okay.
Little splash at a time.
Go.
There you go.
This will go very quickly when
That
it
is a
goes.
perfectly good junction bar. I will keep that.
Sounds good.
You can throw that upstairs with the other electrical.
That's still very good.
It's amazing how fast it'll go when you don't want it to.
It's true.
Okay, water.
That was very hard. I want to do something.
Fire up. Yeah.
So that's what we do to flatten it.
No, we're gonna wait.
Oh, we are?
Well,
There's a lot to this one. You have to push it or does it go back
This one a little stiff. Camp. A bit stiff. Yeah, it'll walk it. Right.
yeah.
A bit stiffer for this last one. Are you gonna put it up here? Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of an update as far as just to show you how far we've gotten. We did get the new pressure treated 2x6 in and under. There's a little bit of a bear. I tried to get some sill seal in, and we'll see how much of that stays. See some of it come out. Just having to shove it in, the board in. I don't have any J bolts or anchor bolts. So So I put some big lags in a couple spots where it was deep enough so that will hold a little bit. Not really what they're designed for, but it'll be something, which is better than nothing. I've been working the concrete in and over the board as best I could from here, from over there in the corner, from the outside. Other than that, we are mixing up our last bag of concrete here, and I think that'll be the last one. See how much stone we get in and before we call it a night.
So this is where the real fun began. You'll see me finishing up the sill plate there, getting all the concrete pushed up in there as best I could, and then sending the guys to finish bringing in as much stone as we could get before they had to go home. I wasn't quite sure what their timeline was, but they stayed and kept going. I told them this was kind of our preliminary practice run for the actual concrete. I don't think these guys have poured much concrete before, well, the young ones anyway. So it took us a little bit to find kind of a groove of what we were all supposed to do. But once we found out who was going to do what, it ended up working out really well. So.
Jiggle wiggles.
Still going.
Good enough.
Maybe they've got a maximum recording time just to make sure that you don't just like
Record
set it and
forever.
then forget about it and use all your gigabytes. Megabytes.
Megahertz.
Walls are freezing.
I was gonna do a whole like circle to show how much we've done.
He does that as well. I got to break down code.
Well, that's like here.
Large rocks.
Large rocks are never good.
Okay, large rocks will be squeezed. Oh.
What about these rocks?
Oh, sorry.
Are these rocks
There,
gonna
get
be
the shovel here.
used to make the driveway?
Look it up there.
I'm gonna use it for the driveway.
These
I
rocks.
haven't put a plan yet. Well, there it is. A huge job finally done. It feels a little bit more like a house now, I would think, or I do think. Now we just got to fill it with all the stuff that we pulled out of here and pull all that stuff back in here. It's only 9:30. We've only been here for the whole day, so it's been great. A huge shout out to London and the Kingsley family for their help and their work and all of the time that they were able to be here helping me out today. So huge thank you and shout out to all of you. We got it all packed, all leveled, all tamped. I can bring that back. We got one of the sill plates in and supported. It's got a couple bottle jacks under it right now. I'll come back in a few days and take those out. And yeah, now it's just everything that's left is to clean up. So that's what we're gonna do. I just want to say one more time, thank you guys for watching. This feels like actual real big progress for once in a long time. So thanks.